if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
feminism is becoming a circus, and I'll say that hands down, and I'll back it with if you wanted me to go into it, hands down.
Yeah.
So this is why.
That's kind of
Talk to me. Talk to me. What 2 years ago, 3 years ago? My name is Chrissy. I'm a feminist.
Yeah.
Now I can't say that because it's taking a left turn, and I don't understand.
But then, because there's different sectors, in my opinion, I can represent this sector. That's it. Like, that's the only sector I'm going to be representing.
No, but then another feminist will fight you. Another feminist will fight you.
And that's absolutely fine.
And then is that what we should be doing as
a
a feminist movement? Yeah. We can't encourage that now.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like that's why I feel like we've not even got to that stage yet. Because essentially, in the ideal world, the whole world has the same law that women can do the same as men. Yeah, and have the same rights as men. And
by the way, we can't do exactly the same thing as men.
What I mean is, if I'm going to work, I'm getting paid the exact same amount.
We're doing the same job, like for like.
Yeah,
not comparing apples and pears, but
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Naturally, obviously, biologically, we have very different ways of living and how we're going to be, operating through life. But just generally speaking, when it comes to we work together. You're male, I'm female. We should be getting paid exactly the same. We're still a long way away from that. And, and I think that, again, off the back of that, having this circus soleil that's going on at the moment, I feel like there needs to be more control, and people need to bring it back to the real reason why feminism started in the first place.
I agree.
It a few steps
I agree.
back,
I agree.
Understand, and then...
What is the common goal? Because right now,
what is the common goal?
there isn't unity.
We have to remember.
There isn't unity.
I agree. I totally agree. But we're going to have to remember that feminism, they're not a political party. Yeah,
no, but it has political motives. It has political motives, okay?
It does.
And you read it out to us in the beginning.
Yes, it does have political, but they're not a political party. So what I'm saying, there is no obligation for them to all think and represent the same thing. The only thing that they have in common is literally that they believe that gender inequality has got a bias towards men. Or bias against women or towards men. So that's all that you have to believe. It's almost like being a Christian. All you have to believe is that Jesus died for our sins. The rest is up down to interpretation, it seems, because there's so much different fragments of religion, but we accept that there's so much different fragments within the party that you serve. You've got the backbenchers, and I really believe that with the feminist movement, the backbenchers, we have allowed them to have the loudest seat, but they literally are the backbenchers. And I think it's quite
totally agree,
I also think it's quite convenient for people to use that as a reason to not back them because of the backbenchers that are having this loud voice. But for the majority of what it represents, it's doing the right thing. It is making changes. It's starting the conversations that we need to have to change the trajectory for the next generations of females.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
then I think that women as well should be more responsible then, if that's the case, I get that men should also be a part of this movement and encourage it, especially men that have daughters. Like, seriously, let's get it right.
Listen to my next question, actually.
Let's get it right. But, I feel like with women, okay, now I understand what the situation is. It's my duty as a woman to openly say to people, like, I think this should be better, or like push that movement and encourage people instead of just sitting back and thinking, oh, well, everybody's taken over, it's fine, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's where I feel like, hold on a minute, this movement was for us, literally. It was for us, so that we can have the freedom and have the same equality as anybody else. And now you're sitting down and just taking whatever. No, that's not really...
Do you think all women should be feminists?
To a degree, but I think that there's a level though. I think that, to a degree, because I think that there's a level. That's why I said that I'm 50-50, because I think don't take things to an extreme. That's what I don't really agree with. It's when you start getting more extreme about your movement, and it's like, why do you need to do that?
Okay, so let me pause you right there, Serena, so this goes back to the initial question that Oli B answered about, do you think there's more to come, or do you think there's more that needs to be done? I'll need more information, but I believe there is more to be done. Okay, but I feel that there isn't one direction the feminist movement is going in.
I agree.
So that's where I now take issue.
But I find that something that is so big.
That's why I take issue.
It's got it's
no, but it shouldn't be detrimental, and I feel like that's
it's
the avenue we're going down. Like I feel like,
but I think we're allowing it to be detrimental.
No, but because of us women, us women are allowing it to be detrimental.
We are allowing the backbenchers.
Who are these backbenchers though?
Just people that have got the loudest voice, who haven't had any, or people who say, "Oh, I'm offended when by trivial things like a man opened the door for me." It's just an opinion. With all the due respect, that's not going to be something that's going to be written in any policy or any law. It's just.
But that was a wave of feminism, you know that, right?
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah,
yes,
that was
I know
a whole
it is,
wave.
But it's not having any impact.
Boss chick, independent woman. Do you remember? What's it, Destiny's Child?
Yeah,